How's it going? Charles Mills here, Outdoor University. Super happy to be with you guys. Sorry I was on the phone. Sorry for the wait. A lot of things I want to go over with the tomsux pictures. There's also some updates on some other things, and let's get at it. Hey, Gary, I see you. What's going on? So, we have a lot of there's a lot of suspicion going on with these tomsux pictures, not only with Outdoor University subscribers, but also with Mr. Mills. We talked about this on Bigfoot and Coffee. Mitten Man, what is up? V, I see you. What is up? Vanessa, how are you today? Jeff, what's up? I told you guys, I got to be careful how I word this because I'm not trying to disrespect anybody in any way. You know how I am about our subscribers. Listen, you know that the owner of the tomsux site is a subscriber. Okay? You know that. All right? I went back over that hunt. Okay? The night hunt. There was way too much activity for me there. Guys, if I told you the numbers of tree knocks that we got in one hunt at the tomsux site, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. Also, there was a four-wheeler on the property that wasn't supposed to be there. All right. I want everybody to know, and I just got off the phone with tomsux. He's not too happy with me. Let's just put it that way. I'm not accusing anybody of anything. Number one, let's get that right out in the open. Number two, what is going to determine whether or not we go further with the tomsux site? If we still have permission at the tomsux site, is the hair that we found at the nest. Remember that? I'm going to go ahead and individually get the hair tested first. Okay? Number one, I want to see if there's a mandula in it. Number two, most hairs can be identified with species. Okay, there's a database for this. All right. You guys have some serious suspicions, and so do I. I did say, remember when I said, remember there was a massive growl there before? That was gnarly. I'm not saying there's not a squatch here. I'm not saying. I got to be careful what I say. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm suspect. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm suspect. Extremely. I don't know. I don't want to disrespect anyone or make any enemies. I just find it very strange that American Squatch Theory is no longer on YouTube. What happened to your channel? Where's your channel and why was it deleted? Okay, number one, I find that weird. Number two, that thing, those pictures match none of the pictures that we have. We're still going to go down there and do the recreation. We are 100%. I wanted to go down today, just didn't. Still working on my truck. It's not worth the grief and the drive. Well, painless, that's not necessarily true. Because there's some stuff in there that humans can't do. You cannot snap and twist a tree this big around without some kind of machinery being there and digging the ground up, and we've seen those there. Okay, we've seen those there. Here's what I do know is the surrounding areas have documented sightings since 1979. 1979, there's documented sightings all over around tomsux. That we know. That's fact. I think it was I think it was a thing that, my opinion, I could be wrong. I think it was the thing. I don't know what thing you're talking about, but no relations to Tom Sucks. What it says could be a saboteur with no relations to Tom Sucks. Look, I'm not accusing anybody. Mr. Tom Sucks, I'm not accusing you. I just told you that when I got off the phone with you just now. Not accusing nobody. That's not what I do. All I'm going to say is until we do the recreation and I go over the results of the hair, because I have legitimate Sasquatch hair that we've pulled DNA off, okay, with a bulb. I know exactly what it looks like. It comes back to an unknown species, no medulla. I'll know. I'll know right there. Okay? If it comes back, cool. Then we will reset the tomsux site. If it comes back, no, we're probably just going to move on, where we should be concentrating on Old Man Whistler's and the geo site anyways. Okay? Give it a few more tries and then decide. Painless, I don't know, every site should be suspect until it isn't. I agree with that. Okay? And here's what I do know, is I know that Old Man Whistler's has DNA that came out of it. That I know for a fact. Okay? I know 100% that I have DNA that's come out of fucking geosite. Well, sorry. I'm just really, 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 really frustrated. I want to know why I heard a four-wheeler when I was told there's nobody on the property. I can't get that over. The four-wheeler, you heard it in the live. As a matter of fact, I pointed it out. I said, is that a four-wheeler? So I'm not too happy about that. I don't know. Also, both cameras, site 1 and site 2, was revealed in detail of where they were going to be placed. In detail on that hunt. If you remember, I said this is where we're going to put number 1, and this is where we're going to put number 2. Maybe I shouldn't have let that be known. For future reference, maybe I shouldn't let that be known. Maybe I'm a little too trusting on that aspect. But I don't know how much time. See, I wanted to start dedicating a lot of time, because when I first seen these trail cam pictures, you guys remember this, it was given to us by a subscriber. This is how I looked at them on a very small screen. Super small screen, guys. And they looked pretty good, and I was pretty excited about them. Then when I got to blowing them up, adding some color, messing with the contrast, something's not adding up to me, all right? Proportion-wise. Something's not adding up to me proportion-wise. The gait and the stance look wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, guys. All right? Because I know there's some of you that believe in this. I could be wrong, guys. I could. And if I am, I 100% apologize, okay? And I'm sorry. But I'm pretty good with the animal behavior and the way animals, that's my thing, all right? Let's just put it that way. Really weird looking. That's what Melinda says. Me too. I don't know. They look like someone in a suit. I'm sorry to say. I considered that. And what really made me consider that was Soundwave. Soundwave made me consider that. So, and if you remember, I said that, I said that Sunday at Bigfoot and Coffee. I said, something just don't look right. Something didn't sit with me right. All right. And I've been playing with these pictures for 2 days now. 2 days I've been playing with these things. And it's weird. It's weird. The eye placement's wrong. The eyes are too close to the head proportions. Sasquatch have very wide eyes, guys. Their eyes ain't like us right next to our nose, okay? They have a very, very big, wide nose, and their eyes are wider, okay? That picture looks wrong to me and Charles. And Charles, if your gut is telling you that something is wrong, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. But here's what I won't do. Hey, here, had to wait for chat to start working. Listen, I was just talking about you, Soundwave. I tried to call you today. I wanted to touch base with you about something. All right. That was about these pictures. I just got a new phone today, so my phone is back on. Lost all my contacts, okay? So, hey, Bigfoot Batman, if you see this, 216-632-9385. I want to run a few things by you, too. All right? Because there's a couple people on here, guys, that, and anybody that's actually had an up-close personal sighting, call me. I want to talk to you, all right? Because I want to see if what I seen matched what you've seen. Number one, because what I have seen several times, doesn't match the pictures at tomsux. Could they be a different subspecies? Okay, maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying you can see a part of the neck on that picture, and that neck looks human. Number one, Sasquatch really don't have a neck. I was really hoping you'd do a show about this, Charles. Sharon, I'm not going to just go. I just got the phone, Mr. Tomsux. That's why I was running late. Listen, man, I'm not accusing you, bro. I'm not. I have my suspicions. I'm not accusing you. All right? I know you're mad at me right now. But I understand. Okay? I just think it's a little bit funny how come them other researchers don't have their site up anymore. So, I'm just saying, man. Soundwave's arms too short, can see underlying costume lines. That IR pickup. All Bigfoot nails report long or clipped or broken. Number one, Sasquatch don't have fingernails. They got fingernails, but they look like that. They don't have claws. Anybody that tells you they did lies to you, because I've seen them up close, personal, and I've seen their hands. They do not have claws. Number one, I said that on Sunday. Okay. Number two, Sasquatch don't have very long fingers. Sasquatch have fat, short fingers. They have a wide palm. The palm of their hand is super wide. All right. And the palm is super long. Their fingers are short and stubby and thick. That's a fact. He was wearing costume neck in one piece. Man, no reason to be upset if ain't done nothing wrong. We kind of got in a few words earlier today when I called them, and I said, man, and I'm not gonna lie, I gotta be careful what I say here. Hold on. I don't want to hurt no one's feelings, and I don't want to make. Don't understand why Tom Sux would be upset. No one that I've ever is accusing of him of staging this. Painless, I kind of did. I didn't come right out and say it, but I kind of did. I had my suspicions, and I think he took it the wrong way, or maybe I was a little bit too abrasive. It was probably me and not him. I'm not going to lie. You know, Mr. Tomsux, I'm sorry. I almost said your first name, bro. I didn't mean to come across that way, you know. Um, we still have permission to hunt the tomsux site. But I want, before I dump a bunch of time and a bunch of money into tomsux, we need something out of it. And then the neck and t-shirt gave it away to me. I don't know what, I didn't see a t-shirt. That's not what I seen. He shouldn't be mad at whatever was on his land. He should be, yeah. Well, I can't verify who was on that four-wheeler. Why is there a four-wheeler on the property in the middle of the night when Mr. Tomsux told me there is none? Could it be some kids goofing around? Could be, but how would they know where my cameras are at? The only way somebody's going to know where the cameras are at was somebody that was watching the live. I'm pretty smart, guys. You know, I mean, let's stop and let's get real concerned. I would be concerned if someone was trespassing because, of course, Charles, you would feel that way. Yeah, well, I understand it. But it's not about a trespasser right now. It's not about a trespasser. To me, it's about who knew where those cameras were. Everybody watching the live knew where the cameras were. What's the odds of trespassers knowing where Outdoor University is? Yeah, you know where tomsux is. You don't even know what county. Nobody does. I'm just saying, right? So, you know, had a problem with how short the hair was. Ours were. The hair was. That's what Tim said. Had a problem with how short the arms was. I agree, because everyone I've seen have very long arms. I mean, look at the one that crossed the trail. Its arms were almost at its knees. Look at the one that we caught walking around the pond. Yeah, its arms was at its knees. You know what I'm saying? Look at file 118. Its arms are at its knees. Look at the Patterson Gimlin film. Its arms are at its knees. Look at Todd Standing's video of the one running up the mountain. Its arms are at its knees. You know, and these are ones that we believe, you know, to be the Holy Grail. I'm just saying. You know, right on. You didn't read my message all the way and jump to conclusions saying that Tom should be worried about that, not pissed at you. I'm hold on, man. Let me go back and read it. Hold on. Man, I would be concerned if someone was trespassing because, of course, Charles, you would feel that way. And if he didn't know, hold on, and if he didn't know when, then why be mad at you? Not worried about intruders, open and shut case. What I'm saying is this. Hey, everybody, Tim Millsap donated $20. Thank you so much, Tim. Big ODU hug to you, Tim. I want to see some TYs for Tim. Here's my problem. The only people that knew where the cameras were are who? Who's the only people that knew where the cameras were? Did your average Joe off the street know where the cameras were? Did a trespasser that was driving around know where the cameras were? Unless he was watching the live. Or I need to stop because I'm going to hurt somebody's feelings. And then, you know, yeah, that's right, Painless. Subscribers only. That's correct. You had to watch that YouTube video. I told you I was on the second ridge, camera site 1. I told you which side it was on of the ridge. I told you which way was north by using 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock south. I told you all. See, that's my fault. That's my fault. What is up, Chris? What's going on? Wayne, looked like it was camo scarf covering mouth and neck area to me. I mean, it could have been a ghillie suit. It could have been somebody in a ghillie suit. Why would you be in a ghillie suit at night? Only one thing in Ohio you're allowed to hunt at night, and that's coyotes. You're either poaching, but when you're poaching, you don't need a ghillie suit. You just hit them with light and they stay there. Or you were looking for the camera. It's just money we save on DNA. Oh, I'm still having the only DNA that we have from tomsux is I have a few tips of some trees that I believe it grabbed and ate that were about 8 foot up, and some hair from the nesting site. Okay, subscribers, and if one of the subscribers played a hoax on you, that's downright terrible. Yeah, that's what I say too. But I don't think it's. I got. You missed all kinds of stuff. Poaching. That's what Curtis says. Yeah, it could be a ghillie. It could be a ghillie suit. Look, the tomsux site's got lots of deer on it. A lot of deer. I see some big bucks, man, standing in them fields. Okay, on my way out to do the hunts. I'm talking some 130, 140s. Right? Now, 130 and 140, most people would never even shot a deer that big. Okay? Boone and Crockett's a 150. All right? And we're talking inch-wise, not pounds. So, it would be a good idea to wear a ghillie suit if you're walking around with a gun and a portable flashlight and you don't know where the trail cams are that people have in there. Because, look, don't think you can just walk through the woods anymore. It's 2023. Everybody's got trail cams. Everybody. You can't even walk through public land right now without getting caught on somebody's trail cam, dude. So it could have been a poacher poaching deer in a ghillie suit. Realized when he seen the cam, he was standing there going, you know, because it looks like it was kind of leaning back like, oh, shit, you know. Realized it got caught. He got caught. Because if you remember, that's the last picture. We don't have another picture. And hightailed ass out. You know, could be a bizarre coincidence of trespasser checking out the site. It could have been. It could have been just somebody, a poacher just happened to be walking down there. Because here, listen, if you're a poacher, you know what deer are at night. Deer are on edge lines at night. Okay? Being up on that ridge is a perfect spot at night. That's no ghillie. We both concluded there is no reason for him to be upset with you about this. If in fact it wasn't him / his friends, then he should be mad at intruders. Well, that's what he wanted to know. He wants to know who's there intruding on it. I told you guys, look, I even tried to get in there deer hunting, dude. He won't even let me deer hunt. You know? Nobody deer hunts his property. He deer hunts it. I'm told you, man, I seen that, and God knows what's in there. I've seen some 130s, 140s up in there. Okay? So I don't know. Neck down is Bigfoot costume. Face in is something else. That costume doesn't come with Bigfoot mask, which he didn't wear. It's $50 suit. It's a $50 suit. I seen that. Those hands match pretty good, but the suit doesn't. I looked at that. That's what I was calling you about, Soundwave. The hands match, but the suit don't. I think it's a ghillie, but I don't know. I could be wrong. He also needs night vision too. You don't need night vision to walk around the woods at night. I walk around the woods at night all the time. You can see it just fine. You don't use a red flashlight because deer have very few red cones in their eyes. That's why they don't see reds. They see them as grays. They don't see oranges. They see them as gray. You know? Yeah, he had problems with trespassers in the past. Has he had problems with trespassers in the past? He hasn't owned this property for a very long time. He hasn't. I think he bought it, what, last year or 2 years ago or something like that? I can't even remember. But it's a recently purchased piece of property. So I don't know. He didn't say nothing to me, among other reasons, too. Paul Black says, Curtis, what about the one with just hair? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue. Your description of where the camera were at would still not make them easy to find at night. Someone would have to have intimate knowledge of where you were at to intentionally walk in front of the camera. Who said that? That's right, Scott. That's right. You'd have to know the land. Is there any way to walk to the lady researcher who talked to the lady researcher who broke her arm? I tried. I told you guys that. The channel's not even up anymore. So, don't know. Nan says, what is the story on why the last researchers left that site? Said that there was too much aggression at the site. And the girl researcher got her arm broke. The knocks were too perfect. The knocks were too many. You know, and I mean, listen, guys, it's a cold day in hell before you're going to fool Outdoor University or Outdoor University subscribers. Listen to me. Go back and look at that hunt. Even somebody says, is there somebody in the woods messing with you? Even somebody said that. The company could make other costumes. It doesn't have to be exact same one in the picture. I agree, Soundwave. That's why I called you earlier. When you sent me that in Messenger, I was like, oh, look at that. That was perfect. You know? Charles, I missed my comment on the second up. Okay, second up, missed my comment. Hold on. Tim Millsap. Hold on, Tim. I'm looking. It's an internet you can put in your backpack. Okay. It's internet you can put in your backpack. I'm looking for Tim Millsap's next one here. Hey, bro, can you summarize the topic of the ghillie suit? Can I summarize the topic of the ghillie suit? I think it's a ghillie suit. I got to be careful on what I say. Because if there is a Sasquatch down there, the hair comes back, right? Legit. Look, man, you can't fake Bigfoot hair. There's just too much. There's too much about Bigfoot hair that has been all over the country that researchers are all starting to put together going, yep, this is the same as this one. This one's the same as this one. This hair doesn't match anything in the national database, or the world's database of animals, There's a database of animals and animals' hair. You know that, right? I mean, if you went like this and go, yep, human, even if it didn't have a root, or take one off your cat, then go, cat, take one off an emu, they can go, emu, whatever, someone was out there because, yeah, they were on a four-wheeler. That's what I said. We all heard the four-wheeler. He had no backpack. You don't need a backpack. And it looked like he was carrying something. Even everybody says it looked like he was carrying something. Then it looked like he put it down. And then he looked like he stepped at the camera. If there's someone messing with you, they're watching now and getting a kick out of it. Shameful. I know that. Chris, I know that. Or it was just coincidence that the dude happened to walk by that camera that was poaching in a ghillie suit. Number one, if you're gonna get a Bigfoot costume, at least get something realistic. Idiot. Charles, you have missed all my comments but one. No, Les, I haven't. I'm going back, Les, and I don't see any. Well, I still don't see any, Les. And I'm all the way back to Michael Carter. You trust too many. I know that. All right, hold on, Les. Unless they're not coming through, Les. That's as far back as I can go. And I'm all the way back to where Chris says, is there issues? Dan says subscribers, and if one of the subscribers playing a hoax on you, that's downright terrible. Now, I went back that far, Les. I don't see any. Repost them, buddy. Repost them. I retyped it, Les. Okay. Gave you my phone the first time you tried messaging and calling me. I just got a new phone today. Just had to get a new phone. I told you my phone was broke. So I had to upload. Dude, my daughter spent all day getting it. So I don't have no contacts. I got nobody's phone number. I got nothing. Nothing. Lost all my contacts. I have nothing. So 216-632-9385 is the number of Outdoor University. Up by where Chris says nothing about something about a collar. I can't go that. I'm not in YouTube Studio. I'm in that program that I built. I can't go that far. It only allows me to go up so many comments. Okay. And man, chat, it's easier to just retype your comment if he missed it. Oh, then search back. Yeah, Les, I don't see any except that last one. That's what I'm saying. Something's going on, Les. I'm sorry, bro. We can talk on Messenger after this if you want to. Ooh. But anyways. Yeah, so we ain't going to take those pictures very serious. If they are real, oh well. If they ain't real, oh well. Because I don't have time for this, man. You understand? I got 2 sites right now that we have active DNA from. All right? One confirmed, and one I got a smoking gun. So I know exactly what a Sasquatch looks like. Trust me when I say that. I've seen them. Would a person have the white eyes that look like that That depends. What type of IR you're using. What I'm going to do is, I don't think a person's eyes come as white as that one did, but that don't mean they ain't, ain't wearing glasses or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Humans' eyes will reflect some kind of IR, and some they won't. Not IR is all the same. And if everybody tells you, oh, infrared's all the same, no, it ain't. Do your research, okay? Do your research. Wayne says he carried Bigfoot suit and changed in woods in first pick. Okay. Looks like tight fitting camo shirt in first pick when magnified. Okay. Well, we talked on Messenger. You know what I think it needs to be looked into. Les, I know you want to look into this, and we are. Look, I'm not going to dismiss it, but what I'm saying is right now I'm not giving these pictures much credibility, man. I'm not. Okay? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll apologize. I'll apologize to all of you guys if I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. We'll see. I could be, Les, Charles, where do you feel things will go from here? Are you going to look into this more? Let it go or go back? We're going to go back. We're going to go back. We're going to do recreation. I'm 6 foot tall. I know where I put the camera. I know exactly where I put the camera. I know the exact tree because I'm the one who put it there. We're going to go there, and I'm going to walk right in front of the camera. Where I think it walked, take several pictures, then I'm going to put it on video mode. We're going to take it in video mode. We're going to do a recreation. We're going to take measurements. We're going to do it all. See, here's the problem that I'm having, guys, is the reports in the area. Legitimate BRFO reports before this channel even before YouTube even existed, 1979. There's reports of the area, southeast Ohio, man. Look it up. Look it up. Charles, you keep missing my chat here. Okay, Tim, hold on. Maybe where? Didn't get a notification. Mitch says where? Tim. Hold on. I'm looking for Tim. Tim. It says missed. Tim. Charles, you missed my comments. The second one up. There's no second one up. Tim. That's as far back as I can go, and I'm where Soundwave says neck down is Bigfoot costume, face is something else. That's as far back as I can go. Tim, just repost it, man. Retype it, buddy, please. Plus big tree breaks. Look, man, there's monster tree breaks that I have documented that humans ain't gonna do. 3 guys couldn't break this tree and then twist it like that. Could be both Poacher and Bigfoot. Maybe that's why Bigfoot aggressive there. Maybe somebody's in there trying to poach a Sasquatch. I never thought of that. Maybe they're in there in a Bigfoot costume trying to poach a Sasquatch, thinking a Sasquatch will fall for it, and they're going to shoot it. I hope that is not the case. I hope that is not the case. Scott, I think there's something wrong with chat. other channels are having the same issue. Yeah, I know. There's something going on with YouTube today. I couldn't even get on earlier. I tried to get on and have this conversation, and I just calm down there, Charles. Calm down. I'll call you after this. All right, Tim, give me a call. 216-632-9385. Tomsux area could be credible pics. Are not. Yes. I agree with that, Darna. That's why I'm not trying to piss Mr. Tomsux off. That's why he's going to have hard time pulling trigger in a costume. Killed deer and ghillie shooting a bow. What are you talking about? It's easy. If you can type, Charles, you missed my comment. Just repeat it. Pedro for Life says he doesn't have to search through hundreds of comments. I just looked back real quick. It's not that big of a deal. Wouldn't be the first time that's happened if someone's using legit channels to locate active sites and go hunting them. That is truth. You're right. Because it happened to us. Remember, they got arrested. We had trespassers at Old Man Whistler's. That's correct. Well, the helicopter was suspicious. That's true. There was all kinds of just... See, we've never had that much activity at the tomsux. And that was a lot of activity. You know what I'm saying? I know, Sharon, but you're too nice a person to be in pain. What if they were in there trying to poach a Sasquatch and they were playing legitimate, like, Sierra sounds and legitimate screams and legitimate whoops over a loudspeaker and knocks, trying to get the Sasquatch to come in so they can shoot it? Even if the photos are of someone in a costume, it doesn't make all the activity fake. I understand that. But here's the problem. Is now I can't have nothing to do with it. I can't. Even if there is a Sasquatch there, I cannot have nothing to do with it because nothing that comes out of that site is credible anymore. Nothing. Nothing. Even DNA, they're going to have to scrutinize. You understand? We have to have our ducks in a row. We cannot be messing around like that. I'm telling you. It's fact. Dillo tells C that he can't call my messenger. No smartphone. Use the number I gave him in Messenger next time. Okay, I got you. I read that, Soundwave. I'm good, Dillo. Just had to put my 2 cents in. You know me. Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. I'm at a standstill with this, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I hope the poacher didn't intentionally throw that log, injured that researcher. Yeah, that's what I hope too. Maybe a poacher. It might not even be a poacher. I don't know. I'm just throwing theories out there, man. I'm going like this. All I did was look at a freaking trail cam and go, what the hell? And next thing I know, what the hell? And now, what the hell? Pissed, man. Maybe the poacher thought you were the Squatch knocking and was knocking back to you. They see what I'm saying? That's why I don't hunt on public land. Because here's what I do know. I know for a fact it's happened to the cameraman. A fact it's happened to the cameraman at West Branch. Him and Trapper. It's happened to them. 2 different researchers in the same area. He's knocking. Oh, there's a Bigfoot knocking. So the other guy goes, whoop, and he starts knocking. That's why I don't hunt public. I hate it. Because you don't know. Everything is suspect, man. You know? I know for a fact that's true because I talked to the other researcher and he's like, dude, I didn't know that Jack was in there. I was in there the same night. That's how I know. Right. It calls everything into question. That's right. Especially ODU. You can't risk it. It's too hard, hard decision. Well, look, I'm going to go back and do the recreation because regardless if it's a guy in a suit, we're going to 100% make sure it's proven. So these pics can never, ever be thought of as legit. And if it is a poacher, maybe we can find out some about him. That'd be nice. Is tomsux area dead? Yep. What's going on? Yeah, Dominic, the Squatch cloaked into a mountain man in a ghillie suit. Yeah, there you go, Painless. That's a good one. Sharon, it's 2 laptops. I have Asus and HP, internet mostly on the Sony. Okay, just reading, which I have my video editor on. Yeah, I've been playing with it all day. I got $400 or $500 equipment on this, on our computers. I got big boy equipment. You can make a Hollywood movie in this studio. Trust me. Outdoor University has every piece of software we need. Software is not an issue for us. It's other things. I don't know, guys. It is what it is, and I just wanted, to talk about it because I tried to get on earlier and talk about it, I was fixing my truck, thinking about it, and I'm like, just pisses me off. Bigfoot looks a lot like man with hair. No, he don't. No, he don't. He does not have the frame. Floyd Randall, I've seen the Sasquatch. Legit, real Sasquatch, okay? Almost been beat the hell out of by him. They don't look like a man. Ain't no man that's got that build. No way. Sasquatch are wide. And I mean, when I say wide, wider than any human could possibly get that wide. You know what I'm saying? And they have a certain lurking. They lurk when they have their back isn't like this, like a human's back. Their back is more like that. No, I wouldn't either. That's just your integrity, and you can't tell them to do that. Jealous does not. Lots of demandings. Did you show tomsux pics? See? Yeah, well, we showed them the other night. I don't even have them here. They're in a big boy computer now. They're still in the big boy computer on my card. I was playing with them all day in big software. And then I started working on my truck. Then I came back, played with some more, tried to get on YouTube. Then I went back, worked on my truck a little bit more. If the neck and that picture is not a red flag, those silly hands certainly are. Yeah, I agree. 100%. Yeah. I'm talking fake neck, ears. Yep. Maybe it's time to focus on the other 2 sites. That's what I said in the beginning of this. Poacher crew. You have poachers. We will catch them. Oh, we'll catch them. Don't worry. You ain't got to worry about that. I'll catch you. Well, Charles, look at all the training you have given your ODU family. Yeah, they saw it too. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You guys caught it. You ain't fooling an outdoor university member, dude. It's not happening. You guys have seen enough real Sasquatches to know exactly what they look like, know what they walk like, know their gait, know how they stand, okay? Know what their hair looks like, the whole 9 yards. Training you gave, yep. I'm sorry, Charles, wait a minute, hold on, it says, I'm sorry, Charles, that's what I thought the head looked like, a man. No. You know what? Well, you're right. It kind of looks like a dude with a freaking. You know what it looks like? It looks like somebody has a face mask on, a camouflage face mask, right? With a wig. That's what it looks like. With a wig. I don't know. New show, collect, poacher, get paid. There we go. You know, I don't know. So we need to be considerate of Mr. Tomsux and make sure he knows our concerns aren't with him. That's correct. Our concerns are not with him. I don't want to say the wrong thing here, man, and piss somebody off. Hey, brother, are we going to catch Squatch together as a family? That's right, we are. Bruce, we are. But it will not be at the Tomsux site. We're going to go down. We're going to do the recreation. After the recreation, we're going to back off the Tomsux site for a minute. I'm sorry, Mr. Tomsux isn't real happy about that. He wants us down there. That's the whole reason why I went down there, is because he was going to give that area to another researcher. I might just allow another researcher to go there. We really need to concentrate on Old Man Whistler's and the geosite, I think. But see, you know I have a problem with DNA from other areas. I want it. I want it. So Pacific Northwest, I want that DNA. The DNA from the South, the skunk case, I want that DNA. Ohio Bigfoot DNA, Kentucky, I want it. I want all the DNA because I know for a fact in my heart that Sasquatch isn't one species. It is. There's a bunch of subspecies. I'm telling you, man, there's a bunch of subspecies. You know, it just makes sense. 100%. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get off here. Okay? Cut it loose, Charles. That's what Sharon wants to do. She says cut it loose. Not Tomsuck's fault. Someone tried hoodwinking us. I agree. All right, guys, check this out. I love every single, geosite Soundwave. I mean, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. Think you said heard growl. These could no person do that sound. Look, that's what I'm saying. Look, do I believe there's a Sasquatch on there? Yes, I do. Do I believe that we caught one on a trail cam? No, I don't. Okay. Would I be an idiot to not believe that there's a Sasquatch on there because of these pictures? Yep. And here's why. Because since 1979, there's been sightings. A lot of them. You understand that Ohio is second in sightings. You know that, right? Number 2. Look it up if you don't believe me. All right, Pedro, close to the military base. We need to be 5 miles from the secured area. All right, guys, check it out. Take a kid fishing, man, okay? Please invest in your youth. By doing so, you can lock down the security of your future, man. The future is a scary thing. But guess what? You have a say in it. Invest in your youth. You understand? Get them outside, man. Teach them something. Teach them something in respect for nature. Okay? I'm Charles Mills with Outdoor University. Think of that. I love every single one of you guys. And I will see all of you in the great outdoors. Later, guys.